Duane, can we bother you for a few words for the live stream? What do you like about the venue? I saw you out there looking at the track. It's quite of a roller coaster.
Literally, the track is like the amusement park, up and down, up and down. It's pretty cool. I didn't think it would be as off-cambered as that. And I didn't think like the whole venue would have been as cool as this. I didn't know the amusement park was as big. I thought it was smaller, but yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
What do you think about the downhill section in the middle where you're sort of speeding up and then you have to transition and up to the bank?
I think it could prove very tricky, to be honest. If it rains and the track's very slippy and you're carrying a lot of speed, it could be dangerous, but we just need to see and we need to be careful. But yeah, it's very cool. It's definitely going to test us as drivers, but we'll try our hardest.
What do you think is the deciding point of the track? Is it the first transition? Is it the downhill section or is it the bank?
So after the first corner, whenever you transition back to the second wall, I think whoever's going to be the fastest through that is going to have the gap towards the last corner, and really I think the battle is going to come down till the last corner. Really, if you're not stuck on somebody there and you've opened a big gap behind them, I think that for people it's going to lose out, so I think it's going to come down to that section.
Yeah. And your car is a Nissan from the Museum era. Why is it so fast? What have you done different to all the other S chassis with Weissfab on them?
I don't know, there's maybe a lot of drivers change drivers after, or change cars after a few years. I have this from like 2009 now, so I'm so used to it. It's so simple to set up. I've never changed any setup. I have long gearing, and I don't know, it suits me, and I don't think I'll ever change anything. I love this car setup, and I don't know why it's fast. Maybe it's just me and my heavy right foot.
I was just going to say that it's a good setup, comfortable car, and a heavy right foot.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Hey, best of luck for this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey, do you have time for a few words for a live stream?
Yeah, no problem.
What do you think about the venue?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, getting to drive while there's roller coasters happening in the background, it's pretty sick. So, no, it's definitely cool. The track looks good as well, so lots of elevations and stuff, so can't wait to drive it.
It's quite narrow. What do you think is going to happen in the tandems?
It's not that narrow. It's like normal for us because in Ireland we've like practiced a lot on go-kart tracks, so it's like similar size to what we're used to, I think. So
yeah.
Compared to the last track in Sweden, it's quite narrow.
Yeah.
But in comparison to like our usual drift tracks, it's not that small. So
yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it should be okay.
Cool.
So hopefully everyone will be fine. The walls will be quite scary though.
Yeah.
So.
And there's a lot of off-camber. There's a lot of elevation changes, and think, especially if it drizzles down a bit. I was just going to say,
with this weather now coming, I think this will be the problem. Because obviously some parts of the track will have a grip and some parts won't, where the water will be sitting and stuff, so it'll be hard to drive, I think.
And there's two generations of asphalt as well. There's the new and the old one.
Yeah, there's lots of different patches and stuff as well, so we'll see. All we can do is drive and hope for the best.
What do you think is the deciding part of the track? Is it the first transition after the bank or after the wall? What do you think is the place where the differences are made? Because it's not a fast track.
I think the long transition will be the biggest decider, I think, because
downhill before the bank.
Yeah. So I think some cars might pull away and the chase car will either panic and maybe go too fast chasing, or else the lead car will maybe go too fast and start washing off track and go off line and stuff. So we'll see. The wall is also a big deciding factor. If somebody touches the wall, we're very unlucky with the GT86s because it's like our bumper is here and the wheel is like only 10 centimeters and then the wheel is there. So we need to be very, very perfect to be on the perfect line. So we'll see. I don't know.
All right. Hey, best of luck for the weekend.
Thank you very much. Cheers. See ya.
So, first impressions of the venue. It's like American track meets Touge, right?
基本的にバンクがすごい気になりました。
The bank is amazing, and he's really interested in it. Looks like fun.
Does he prefer the slower track to the fast one, or is it all the same?
どっちも同じだけど、速いよりは低速コースの方が追走が近い。
He likes fast and slow courses, but obviously in the short courses, it's easier to get closer to your opponent, so it's more fun for him.
And then one technical question. His car is set up very differently to the European cars. Does he find it interesting how the differences are to here, or is he strictly sticking to his Japanese style of car setup?
車で持ってきたパーツが少ないから どこのコースもセッティングは一つそのまんまはい何もしません
It says all he threw in the container was some tires, some wheels, and his car. Not a lot of extra parts, so there's only one setting, and that's the one that's made to win.
I'm a big fan of Kansai drifting. I'm a big fan of Nakamura-san, so it's an honor to have you here in Finland.
ありがとうございます。このD1GP の帽子がいいね。
Yeah, he said thank you very much, and he likes your D1 GP.
I got this in 2009 at the Scuba D1 Street Legal Finals where he was driving. I was there with D1 driver from Finland, Harri Hokkanen.
Okay.
懐かしい。
Cool.
Hey, thank you so much.